what are we wearing today?
I have this super cute look. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
It's very retro, very garbage time a la 1976.
This, I'm not wearing that on TV. No. Not gonna wear this shirt.
Oh, nice Chris Sale move. See, the thing is, you still have to wear this shirt. The network said you had to.
Wait, what? I just cut it in half.
Okay, that should hold. Welcome to Garbage Time, guys. I'm your host, Katie Nolan. Tonight on the show, I argue with Michael Rapaport. We show the rest of the highlights from the Garbage Time Party Convention, and we check in on what NFL stars have been up to this summer. In this shirt. But first, let's talk about NCAA violations. Earlier this week, the website SEC Country published a list of 14 minor violations that the University of Kentucky self-reported to the NCAA last year, and they are ridiculous. Some highlights include, from men's basketball, a violation of preferential treatment occurred when a UK player attended a Drake concert after party, and a member of the famous rapper's management team recognized the player and invited him back to say hello. Hardly fair to call that preferential treatment when, by the time the kid got backstage, Drake wasn't even a Kentucky fan anymore. Go Duke. Also from football, while attempting to direct message a recruit on Twitter, a UK assistant coach accidentally tweeted at him publicly. Ooh, of all the times that could have happened, Coach, trust me, this was the least damaging. Unless you were using nudes to recruit him, and then I can't help you. And my favorite from men's golf, the recruit's father, who has the same first and last name as a friend and colleague of the UK coach, sent a congratulatory text during the conference tournament, and Kentucky's coach responded with a brief thanks. The coach promised to more clearly label his phone contact. So that is either the craziest coincidence I've ever heard or the best excuse. Somewhere, Rick Pitino is changing everyone's name in his phone to Mike Jones. Remember that? Yeah. Old reference. Try to keep up. Now, as funny as these are, this isn't even close to the first time a school has self-reported a bunch of absurd infractions to the NCAA. It happens all the time, like with the University of Oklahoma in 2013.
Another NCAA violation story, and you just knew this one was coming. The Oklahoman requested a copy of the university's report to the NCAA on any possible violations. The Sooners reported 3 players eating too much pasta. Apparently, 3 student athletes attended a graduation banquet last May. At the graduation banquet, the student athletes were provided a pasta serving that is in excess of the permissible refreshments that may be provided by an institution pursuant to 16.11.1.6. The total cost of the pasta divided by the number of people who attended the banquet came out to $3.83 a head. The university made the 3 football players pay that much to a charity.
Wow. For just $3.83 a day, you can feed a student athlete. Yeah, that's right. They violated a bylaw by eating too much pasta at a buffet, which, by the way, is impossible. That's how buffets work. All you can eat. That bylaw, 16.11.1.6, is entitled, and this is real, Reasonable Refreshments, which also happens to be the name of my new discount smoothie truck. There it is. Reasonable Refreshments, unreasonably good. Yep, but it makes you wonder, why do these schools report such mundane things? Well, because compliance is huge to the NCAA, and the only thing huger is their rule book. The section of the Division I manual that deals with the operating bylaws is 328 pages long. The section about recruiting is 60 pages, 2.5 of which just deal with making phone calls. Dial, use, it's not that hard. And each division has a separate manual, and each manual gets updated and changed quarterly. How could anyone possibly keep track of all that? Man, if I were an investor with a bunch of money and, I don't know, a TV show, I would definitely invest in an idea that would help athletic departments follow these rules without having to learn them.
Hello, my name is Brian Duggan.
And I'm Adam McCombs, and we're from Jump Forward.
College coaches are under strict guidelines from the NCAA with regard to communication with high school athletes. The rules and regulations are complex. What differentiates us from all of the competition is that we proactively prevent violations. Compliance violations for infractions are huge.
I get it. How do I make money?
I believe we can take this to a $35 million top-line revenue business.
Yeah, Kevin, I know. Mr. Wonderful there and Robert ended up going in together on Jump Forward, that company, getting 50% of the company for $600K. A huge deal, especially for season 1 in the tank. That was 2009. And it was a great investment. As of now, according to their website, Jump Forward has 150,000 users and is used by 175 college athletic departments. And their name popped up in those Kentucky violations for matching up a coach's number to a recruit that he called, which allowed Kentucky to report it. It's pretty smart. The NCAA made their rules and violations so insanely complicated that 2 super smart business dudes were basically able to create a multi-million-dollar company because of it, to take advantage and get some of that money. And this got me thinking, if they can do that, take advantage, make some money, then so can I. So, I've been working on my pitch. Do we have the Shark Tank music? Please play it. We don't have it. We couldn't afford it. Okay. I guess I'll do without it. And if they don't buy, well, then that's on you. Hi, Sharks. Every year, hundreds of university athletic programs self-report thousands of violations of the millions of bylaws laid out by the NCAA. Violations like giving a student-athlete cream cheese for his bagel, or contacting a recruit while the moon is in its waxing crescent phase. Waning crescent only. Sure, there are apps out there that help keep schools from breaking these rules, but they're not perfect, and schools face huge sanctions from the NCAA for these mistakes. That is, unless they come up with a good excuse. Introducing Excuse Me, a revolutionary app that crafts the perfect excuse for any coach, staff member, or student-athlete who finds themselves in violation of an obscure NCAA bylaw. Accidentally call a recruit one more time than you're allowed to? No, you didn't. Excuse Me lets the NCAA know that you still use a Nokia 3310 because you like to play Snake and you don't want to lose your high score, and that makes you susceptible to the occasional pocket dial. Yeah, what are they going to do? Sanction your butt? Accidentally give an athlete too much food? No, you didn't. Thanks to Excuse Me, TMCR, etc., the NCAA will know that said athlete pooped immediately after eating the food, and everyone knows that means it doesn't count as food. What are they going to do? Sanction his butt? Excuse Me already boasts an impressive list of happy clients. But we can't actually boast their names because that would get them in trouble, because it would mean they lied to you. But let's just say no one's colleague has the exact same first and last name as a recruit's father. And, you know, if you don't like the name Excuse Me, if that's what's holding you back from this $1 million idea, we do have a few others. How about Instasham or LieSpace? Says lie. Choose your own adventure, investors. So, Sharks, what's your excuse to not invest in my awesome product? I feel good about that. I think if we don't get picked up, it's because of the music, so it's on you. Coming up, Michael Rapaport and I yell at each other, but first, everyone's still talking about conventions, the Republican convention, the Democratic convention, so we're going to show you some more highlights from the Garbage Time convention.
Please, please. We have a lot to get to. Buffalo wings are to be eaten with ranch, not blue cheese. Sauce is supposed to be smooth, not full of chunky. No more chunks. No more chunks. No more chunks. It tastes like feet. It's time to speak some hard truths. If you stand up to do the wave, you are part of the problem. The world needs more people who will sit down for what they believe in.
Welcome back to Garbage Time. I changed my stupid shirt. Same mustardy color, though. Full NFL training camps begin this week, finally. But before the players get back to work, I'd love to see some pictures or videos of the most fun things everyone did this summer, you know, like they used to make you do on the first day of school. So first, let's see what Super Bowl MVP Von Miller did this offseason. Oh, okay, here he is with his teammate Derek Wolfe holding some chickens. Just two dudes holding their cocks. I can say it because there were chickens on screen. Next, let's take a look at what our boy Gronk did this summer. Oh wow! Oh, is he on stage with Paul McCartney? That is like every divorced aunt's dream. Until this summer, the oldest musician Gronk had ever heard of was Tiesto. Okay, a few months ago, we had Drew Brees on the show. I wonder what he got into over the summer. Okay, that's totally normal. Just, you know, sitting on a mattress, talking to a kid, explaining how sex works and stuff. Yep, just filming the pilot for his new show, The Birds and the Breeze. Hi-oh. All right, who else? Torrey Smith. Let's see what he did this summer. Okay, there. Oh. You know what? Yeah, I did hear that Nate Robinson was trying out for the NFL. That is adorable footage, just as I suspected. It looks like everybody took some time to relax. Everybody except James Harrison. James, what did you do this off season? Oh, okay. That weird exercise. Well, at least, you know, he'll be ready for football and to have sex with a building. I'm glad you all enjoyed yourselves this summer. We've been miserable waiting for football to come back, so we're happy. Moving on, last week we had someone stop by the show that we've been trying to get on forever, my now best friend, Michael Rapaport. He's an amazing actor and super funny and a huge sports fan, which made him perfect to help me bring back an old favorite game of ours you may remember from Crowd Goes Wild. But probably not, because no one watched Crowd Goes Wild. I'm here with Michael Rapaport. What up for that?
I'm glad to be here, Katie. I'm a fan. You're going to be watching the first 4 Patriot games at home on the couch?
I am.
Like your quarterback?
Yep. Yeah. Same couch, actually. Yeah. So we're going to play a game today, Michael.
Right.
We're going to play a game today. We call it Pardon the Contradiction. We're going to give each other topics and we're going to have a debate, but we're not going to debate each other. We're going to debate ourselves. And then when I hit this bell,
Yes.
you have to flip and argue the opposite.
Okay.
Got it?
That makes sense.
We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for each round. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm ready.
Okay. The New York Knicks will make the playoffs this season.
The New York Knicks will make the playoffs this season because Derrick Rose will become an all-star. Kristaps Porzingis will go through puberty and shave for the first time ever. And the New York Knicks will be led by a real, true New Yorker, Joakim Noah. The New York Knicks will not make the playoffs because Derrick Rose will probably trip and twist his ankle chasing a Mr. Softy truck down 6th Avenue. Phil Jackson will start smoking that. The New York Knicks are definitely making the playoffs. Okay, they have Kusamamis Mupadingus and Willie Cameron Gomez. Carmelo will finally come into his own. He doesn't have to be the vocal leader because we have a true vocal leader with a man bun in Joakim Noah.
That was good.
Thank you. And it's
Okay.
good to have players in New York, you know, like they all want to audition for episodes of Girls. Like you got Jeremy Lin out there. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. The Olympics should give everyone who participates a medal.
The Olympics should get everyone who participates a medal because it's all about bringing people together as a world. You know, we are the world, we are the children, and you hold hands, and it's all about inclusion. And so people will feel excluded if they leave the Olympics after all that hard work and they don't have a medal. It's not fair. It's not supposed to be fair. It's a competition. So nobody should get a medal. No medals for anybody. Come out here, do your sport, and then get out. You get nothing. You don't get to take anything home with you except Zika, which is very unsafe, and that's why everyone should get a medal because they survive.
Wait, you're allowed to curse here?
Yeah.
Man, you're playing in my shit. I haven't even cursed yet. All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Tom Brady intentionally deflated those footballs.
Tom Brady, of course he intentionally deflated those footballs. He likes to play with his balls. Tom Brady didn't intentionally deflate the balls. And you know what? The suspension is unjust. He didn't smack anybody around. He didn't use any PEDs, as far as we know. And I think the whole thing is a debacle. I'm sick and tired of talking about it, even with Boston people like yourself. And you want to keep on Tom Brady, he knows he cheated. Those ball boys knows he cheated. And Captain America, you're not a real Captain America if you like other men to deflate your balls. Okay?
I wanted to hear you argue that other side.
All right, I got
bad.
okay.
All right, you got
This
more.
is the
Let's go.
first time I've been in a forum where you can curse.
And you didn't. Pussy.
All right, well, this is a fantastic follow-up question for your
no.
last question.
Oh, no.
Okay? Once he starts for the Patriots, Jimmy Garoppolo will be better than Tom Brady.
Of course, Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be better than Tom Brady. He knows how much pressure there is. He is not even a quarterback. He started a couple times or played a little bit last year and was garbage. I don't even know what we're going to do the first 4 games. We could play the Jets all 4 games and we might still lose. He's going to be so good. He's done nothing but sit and relax for a really long time. He's had like a year of bye weeks, which means he's very well rested. He's going to come out there and crush it, and he's super handsome. And if you're handsome and the quarterback of the Patriots, you're good.
Good. That was good. That was good.
And it was a buzzer beater.
That was good. It was a buzzer beater.
It was a buzzer beater.
Let's go. What is it?
James Dolan's band, JD and the Straight Shot, is the greatest band of all time.
Of course, James Dolan's band is the greatest band of all time. Only a son of a billionaire can really sing about the blues. You haven't lived the blues until you've been chauffeured around New York City your entire life. James Dolan's band is as bad as the beard that he wears all year long. James Dolan band is such a joke, but I still want my courtside seats, so please ring the bell. James Dolan band is the best thing that's happened in music. He's brought blues back to the mainstream. I want more of James Dolan's band. I want more of the blues from a billionaire son. You ready?
Yeah.
At this year's U.S. Open, grunting should be mandatory.
Grunting should absolutely be mandatory at the U.S. Open because it makes tennis, really interesting to watch, right? It makes you think you're watching porn, but you also are watching sports. You can get away with it. Like, someone will come in and go, "Are you watching?" "Oh, it's just the U.S. Open," which is like a fun moment to have. It's not. It's awkward. It's super awkward because I like to watch tennis with my parents because my parents are old and white, and that's who watches tennis. And then there's all this grunting, and I just want to look and be like, "No, Dad, I have no idea what that sounds like. This is super awkward. Like, please stop grunting." And it doesn't help them. It helps a lot.
The bell
grunting
broke.
Helps. Maybe because you hit it like
No,
that.
you got to get a new bell. I mean, I know you guys are low budget. We could get five for one bells. Come on, Katie. You're an Emmy Award-winning journalist. You can't get us a real bell here? There you go.
You fixed it. Thank you for coming by. You were very good at this.
Thank you. I was surprised that I was cohesive at it.
Be sure to check out his very funny podcast, I Am Rapaport. It's pretty funny.
Whoa, Katie. It's the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. I don't know what kind of sound you have in here. It's in stereo. Please,
Okay,
please.
sorry. So the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast. Check it out.
There you go.
Or don't. Make your own decision. Big thanks to Michael. Nope, medium thanks. He wasn't that good. Coming up, have you ever been texting someone and been like, "Man, I could use some Odell Beckham emojis right now"? Me neither, but stick around anyway. Because it requires movement and involves competition, Pokemon Go is technically a sport. But being a sport doesn't make it cool. Right, Ultimate Frisbee? I had to. Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. It's time for Agile. Keep snapping. We're only doing 2 this week, guys, and if you got a problem with that, well then excuse me. What are you gonna do? Sanction my butt? First up, we're going to add Redskins cornerback Bashaud Breeland for bringing his new puppies to training camp. Oh my God! Hey guys! This is what I picture when Beyonce sings Formation. That I'm just gonna get a bunch of puppies to just follow me everywhere I go. And I'm going to drop Odell Beckham Jr. for his totally necessary decision to make his own emojis. Here, take a look. Bring out the phone. Bring out the phone. You can now send people this OBJ hat emoji. Why would you need to send a hat emoji? I have no idea. He doesn't wear hat. I've never seen him wear a hat. Also, this. Okay. And this. What? You can buy this app for $2 online. This app costs $2? Screw that. I'm making another app. Guys, buy the Katie Emoji app, and enjoy the coolest and most important Katie emojis is what that says. You know, like this one. Yeah, that's right, KN hat. Or this one. Yup, I guess so. Or these. Those are dope. I actually would like to have those. Okay, that's it for Hat Drop. Man, woo! Lots of prop comedy today. I am sweating. Coming up, we shout out the Olympic Village. Should be finished any day now. Stick around. Unless you're in the Olympic Village, then you should probably leave. Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. Running out of time in the show, but there's some stuff we didn't cover, so before we go, some quick shout-outs. First, shout out to the Olympic Village, which is reportedly still uninhabitable, even though the games start in 2 weeks. Yeah, the rooms are so bad, Michael Phelps won't even smoke weed in them. And shout out to our Garbage Time Hero of the Week. This week, it's this guy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, that's all for this week, guys. Why do you keep doing puppy things to me? Next week on Garbage Time, Chris Sale buys a sewing machine. Woo! Thanks to Michael Rapaport for coming by and debating with me and with ourselves, and to you guys for watching. Have a great week. Here's more garbage. Is there another puppy video we could look at? Guess what I wouldn't have done if I knew I had to wear it? Cut it in half. Yeah.
I didn't know you were allowed to curse.
Well,
This is
now
like, we're
you
playing
know.
to my strengths here.
Yeah, really. This feels unsafe.
Can I do the New York Knicks won't make playoffs if they don't make playoffs? I'm gonna have a heart attack. All right, go ahead.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
You're good.
No!